So tonight's guest is an amazing person. He's one of the nicest and talented people I've come across on Twitch. He's always welcoming and fun to watch. Well, I sometimes secretly lurk, or, well, used to, because honestly, I have so much going on right now. So, anyways, tonight we're gonna dive deep into more lore about the channel, what is played mostly, what he's up to, how he got on the platform. We're gonna talk about music, since my guest makes music as well. I'm more than happy to welcome Aquayshis to tonight's episode of Twitch Tea Time.
Yes, sir. I'm saluting at you right now. Beautiful intro.
Thank you. So in this space, we're going to talk about everything from, as I said, gaming, Twitch. This time we're going to talk about music, as well as some mental health topics and more. So to the listeners out there, grab a drink, whatever you're doing, just relax and enjoy. What were you gonna hear tonight? The first question I ask before I start: how are you today?
I'm doing great today.
That's good.
Every day is nice, man. It's usually early on through the day. I like to think of it as an open slate. I got time to make it a good day, but every day I get to do something as a good day. I try to be as positive with it as possible.
Oh my God, you're giving me like a dose of positivity that I need.
That's all it is, man. You just got to look at it the best way you can,
Yeah. So can you tell me about how you discovered Twitch, how you decided to become a streamer, and a little bit about the channel?
I discovered Twitch. My friend put me on to a YouTuber, and in YouTuber fashion, he did something bad with some people he shouldn't have been talking to.
Oh no.
So I was like, hold on, I need to find somebody else to watch now.
Okay.
And I came across this guy. I don't know if you know him. His name is Ludwig.
Not familiar, no.
He does a couple of big events a year. He had the all-time sub record on Twitch for a while, but I started watching his videos because he's just very creative and original with how he approaches streaming. So I started watching him, and then he rated out to somebody, and then they rated out to somebody's. Let me not say somebody. He rated out to the greatest Super Smash Bros. Melee player of all time. Then he rated out to somebody smaller, and it started making me think like I can probably stream and do this. I like playing games. I like.
You can pull it off, yeah.
Yeah. So how I actually started, one of my best friends and I, we were playing on our Xboxes, and he kept making this joke that. He's like, oh, I can finally stream. My mod is here. And his mod was his cat waking up from a nap and walking into the room. So I'm like, and we just kept making that joke for like 2 weeks. And then I started putting the pieces together like, I got this really nice microphone I use to record music on. I got this camera. Hold on a second. And I really started thinking like I could probably try doing this. And then I really didn't expect to love it as much as I do. Like for a while, streaming took a priority over my music, which I'm not complaining about. This is where life has taken me, and it's been awesome, but
that's good. I'm wondering, where did the name Aquayshis come from? I know it's also your stage name.
Yeah, I've been rocking with Aquayshis for a while. It's a goofy story. So what I tell the girls is I'm a Sagittarius, but I feel more like an Aquarius.
I'm a Leo Virgo. Well, Leo Virgo cusp, so yeah, I'm a mess.
So yeah, that'll happen. But no, that's not the story at all. I just say that as a Riz line, I guess, but it's never really worked. So it's not a good line.
That's fair.
When I was younger, I was 14. My sister bought me my first pair of Nikes. And as a kid, you're kind of pressured into liking these more expensive things and the brands and all that. And I quickly grew out of that. But having like my first like $60 pair of shoes compared to like $20 shoes, like it made me feel good about myself, but not in like a bragging way, in a sense. Like it just made me feel more positive about who I was. So I had these blue shoes on, and my 14-year-old voice, I said to my brother, when I'm older, I'm gonna start a shoe company. It only sells blue shoes.
Question: were they like sneakers or Jordans?
Oh, they were sneakers. They were just some regular running
I have like
sneakers.
a soft side for Jordans for some reason.
Jordans are nice, man. They're just iconic. Like, that's really the only way to describe them. So I said that to him. Said I was going to start a company like that, and older brother, he's like, well, what's it going to be called? Doofus or whatever he called me at the time. and I just said the word Aquayshis. And he was making music at the time. He was an electronic producer.
Oh, wow.
And he had me over. This is like, I don't know the timeline too well, maybe 8 months to a year later after I said that to him. Mm-hmm. He had me over to help work on a song. He was like, dude, we need like, what do you want to be known as for the credits? And I couldn't think of anything. And he just brought it back, remembered Aquayshis, remembered how I said that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting.
I mean, I feel like Aquayshis, like humor wise, like I feel like Aquayshis would be a good like water brand name, like drink Aquayshis, for example. Like, I mean, it has a ring to it.
No, I mean with the aqua in the front, a lot of people get confused with the waterness, but I mean there definitely is a sense of water and the flow. I like to think of it as like the flowingness of it when I hear the word, because when people are confused on how to say it, I'm like, just say it like it's smooth, just let it run.
Yeah. Also, since you brought up like zodiac signs and stuff, I think you can also tell them now after this joke I'm gonna make that's really lame and I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm gonna say it anyways. It's a new zodiac sign. You know Aquarius?
Yeah.
I'm his cousin Aquayshis.
I'm not kidding. That's what I say to the girls. I'm like, I am a Sagittarius. That's what I actually am. But I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm both together. I just relate to this. And they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, thanks.
Yeah. I'm like Aquarius's lost cousin, Aquayshis. Like I say, people call me like, are you like Lucifer or something? I'm like, nah, please don't mention my fallen cousin.
Why do you think your jokes are bad? You just have to find the right audience for them. I'm going to laugh no matter what. I'm the right audience.
You live in the States, and you probably know about the Blue Devil horse in the Denver airport.
What?
There's a blue horse called Lucifer in the Denver airport that, funny enough, I based my username, or like how I want to be known, on.
He's got some red eyes.
And I think I read somewhere that during his building era, or like when he was being built, one of his parts fell on his creator and killed him. That's what I heard.
What?
Mm-hmm. So that's why he's called like the devil horse.
Wow, that's crazy. That's you.
Well, I don't neigh, but I like mayo, so maybe mayonnaise. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah. I can bark. I can't neigh though.
I barked on my stream last night for the first time.
I
think we're entering a new era.
I literally sound like a chihuahua. I'm not joking. I'm too scared to demonstrate because I've done it before and I'm like, why am I doing this?
Barking at somebody is an out-of-body experience as a human, I will say. Yeah,
I've even barked at some people who were like, when they ring our doorbell, they even thought I had a dog at some point. I'm like, yeah, he's in the bedroom. Pucci's in the bedroom. I won't let him out.
Oh, man.
So, do you remember what was the first game you ever streamed?
The first game? Oh, man. I'm like 90% sure it was Pokemon Emerald.
I am an avid lover of Pokemon. If you can tell by my banner on Discord, it's like a Psyduck.
Mm-hmm.
I have an Alpha Psyduck, I have a normal Psyduck, and a shiny Psyduck. The shiny one, her name is Baby Cakes. The Alpha one, which is my main one, his name is Migraine. And the normal one, which turned out to be a female after I named her, her name is Michael.
Michael.
Yeah. I mean, I also named like a Golbat. I named him George. or her, George, actually. Then I found out she's a female. I'm like, well, George.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. You do a variety of games, but what's your main focus, and what are other games that you're willing to try that are out of your like comfort zone?
I'd honestly say my main focus is just creating a nice community for people to hang out with and laugh. The main goal for my stream is just for me to be as stupid as possible and people to laugh.
That's content.
within the bounds. Like I just, sometimes I pretend to not know stuff. Sometimes I genuinely don't know things, and it just creates funny moments. Lately for games, I just stopped doing a Minecraft server. I had that going for a while.
Wait, you stopped or you started?
Stopped.
Because I am
just ended on Friday night. It was the last night we did it.
Like you paid for it, like you hosted, like it's hosted on some cloud. So I am craving to join one or start one myself, because I was in one in 2022. So there's a story here. Hold on to your butts, everyone. I've told this before, but I haven't told you.
I'm grabbing cheeks, baby.
So she was a Canadian streamer, and we were like at the point where she's like, I'm not a newbie to her anymore. Like it was Halloween 2022, and she had added me because she's had a lot of like backlash and hate DMs and stuff, so she had to close hers. So she added me for like a special Minecraft murder mystery stream that I was a part of, and we started like chatting ever since, like as friends and stuff. And then Hogwarts Legacy came to be, and the rest is history. So she was like, anyone taking or partaking in this game or playing it or streaming it is out of my agenda, because like I'm LGBT, like I don't think that you should base some games or some stuff on disbeliefs. I don't call them beliefs, they're more disbeliefs. So she called me like she said like, oh, I guess people show their true colors after a while. Do you know what this game is like, what the backlash of this game is? I'm like, yeah, I live near like a danger zone where anti-Semitism is kind of like a norm here because of like what's been happening on our borders. That's what I told her. And people are dying every day. So I'm not with and not against. So there is also like a trans character in the game, and there's a lot of trans people that were playing this, and she refused to listen. So she had that server of Minecraft where it's economy based. She had the store where we could buy stuff. Every time, let's say you mine something, you get like 1 cent in the game. And I had made like millions selling copper and stuff, and I want a server like that. So
I really like the mindset of you saying they're disbeliefs and not beliefs.
Yeah, because
that was powerful.
It's really stupid. Like, okay, hate the artist, not the art.
Yeah, that is the discourse for a lot of people and things like that.
Yep. So what are your limits regarding your streams? Like, what would piss you off? What's the big no in chat? What's allowed? What isn't?
I don't like when people call me Aqua, because it's just not in the name. I try so hard not to let it bother me, but it's like when I raid out to like a new streamer, obviously it's like sometimes they gravitate towards the first 4 letters, and I get that, and I try not to be too harsh, but my community knows, like when I go into other streams, they're like, don't call him that, and they get mad for me at this point. But in my streams myself, I mean, the one thing I say is don't trick me, which is one of my like rules.
I mean,
like,
I
trick myself enough on stream.
I heard Quill calling you like Quay or Aquayshis or something like that. That's what kind of sometimes I call you around her. Like, hey, I'm recording with Quay or Aquayshis or Aquayshis. Like, I don't go with Aqua because I don't know why when you said Aqua, I imagined like a Latin person. He's like, hola, agua.
Yeah, that too. But well, yeah, I don't mind the other little names because it's like the Aqua. Yes, it's in my name, but it's not the name.
Yeah. Are there any terms that can get people banned? For example, like any slurs or anything?
all the slurs get people banned. You can't be causing hate in my channel.
Yeah.
It's just a place to love, man. We do a lot of flirting, so sometimes people can get away with saying some crazy stuff, but it's all love and it's all jokes, and I would just say the big thing is understanding where you are when you're in the chat. Like don't try to go out of line, and just have an understanding that waffle O is what I repeat to. We're all friends. Friends love each other. Very simple. Nice waffle O's.
I need to remember that. I had someone come into like when you rate out, there's a bar that like counts down or fills down or like empties, when you're rating out. So I can read a little bit of Russian, and I read that person because it didn't publish the chat because Siri bot and those bots didn't allow it because of like slurs. And I've read one that meant educational, and I'm like, does he mean educational streams? So I googled it, and I saw that there's a word behind it, and he was like calling me like those slurs because of Russia and are against LGBT, and one of them, if put together, meant fucking cocksucker. I'm like, he's got a point though. Those are facts. I didn't take it. I didn't.
I love your take on things like that.
I mean, okay. The other stuff are bad, but this one, he's not. He's not attacking me. He's like stating facts, which I'm not against, but he's gotta go.
He's stating facts, but he's out of here. Fuck him.
Yeah. So, what game or games you'd never see yourself playing? Like, you think that, okay, this is too much, and I can't do this.
So I hate being scared. I don't see the point in it. It's just not something I want to do.
But people love that.
Every once in a while, I know. Every once in a while, people are like, play Faz. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not spending money on something I don't want to play. So if you really want me to play it, you can gift it. But eventually I will do a scary game for people. It's like, I'm a man of the people. That's how it goes.
I mean, in some way, Minecraft has the scary aspect, but one of my favorite games as well is a scary, not scary, scary chill. Don't Starve Together. Yeah. It's like survival craft, but has a spoopy aspect. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah, I have.
It's my all-time favorite game. I have 1,000 hours on PC and console combined, 500 something on PC and maybe a console, and 400 something on one or the other. I don't remember.
Yeah, Minecraft is a horror game. I believe. Yeah. There's probably 20 clips on my channel of just the last 3 months of me playing it and just screaming relentlessly. I hate the ocean temples. I hate that guy coming up on my screen. I accidentally teleported to one, and I tried to unteleport, and because I'm just not able to type /home fast enough. My fingers couldn't work, and they never work. That's fine, but the guy comes up on my screen, and I just yell. I just got so scared.
Yeah, I have a life hack that might help you if you've typed anything recently in Minecraft chat, like when you do T. Instead of doing /home, if you've typed it previously, just push the up arrow. It comes back, up arrow, and then enter.
I'll try to remember, man. I appreciate the tech, but dude, my brain just I'm already so bad at typing. It's just rough.
Oh yeah. And not only I have ADHD and my ADHD has ADHD, but I think my right hand has ADHD of her own.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think my keyboard is trolling me most of the time, so. But what I really hate about Minecraft is the Enderman. Not them, the sound they make when they're angry. It's like when a plane is taking off, but it's like sucking out your soul like a Dementor. I'm like, please get me out of there, please. It makes me shiver. I stood there paralyzed one time when I was playing it. I'm like, take me out. There were people there, and that person I told you about, with the server, was like, help me out, please. I can't move. I'm panicking. She went there and she's like, Enderman, and she started laughing. I'm like, I hate the noise they make, and I made eye contact. Please help me. And she was like, well, one hit and he's dead. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. They came and got it for you.
Yeah. So how many hours per day or week, like in general, do you spend on Twitch? Not only streaming.
24. I do shut my PC off overnight, so I can't.
Yeah, well, same here.
But once I get up, it's like, set the lurks, talk to some people. Lately I've been watching without chatting as much. I try not to do too much in the streams, but if I notice that a chat presence is needed, I definitely come and liven it up, because I got to be there for the people that support you, and just my favorite thing is giving back to the community and doing whatever I can to help other streamers. So
same here. I turned my channel into some sort of like networking, where like I try to help other people. If you're new, like you just came into my chat to just like self-promote, that just like pisses me off. But if I get to know you, or if I know you for a while, or if you're one of my mods or VIPs and you're trying to reach a goal, I'd be more than happy to help you out. Yesterday I was streaming and I had like a handful of people. I'm not about the viewers, but I noticed that at the end I'm like, oh shit, I did not know that there's that many people. But then I looked at like two of my mods. One of them had like double digits, the other one had like 2 viewers. I'm like, we're going with 2 viewers. So just helping out people is really what I love doing. And when I suggest raids to someone as well, like I'm not suggesting someone out of like just because I want to cause chaos. No, there's a reason behind that. To all of you listening.
Yeah, my thing with supporting people is I just got to see that it feels right. The energy that they're given, what they want to do on Twitch. Like, make sure the ambition is there. Because if you're supporting yourself and you want to do it, but maybe you're scared or whatever, like I'll gladly help and be the backbone of you until like, oh, this is awesome. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's a fine line between ambition and ambition. Like, don't be bitching about it. Yeah.
Drop the mic, son. Talk that shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, people just sometimes people just initiate a raid without knowing, and I've noticed that sometimes, like, one of my fellow mods and friends, he was streaming and he raided someone, and that someone I was like trying to speak to the streamer we raided into, and the streamer was just canceling out on us. He was speaking to my friend, and I was like, that's not a good etiquette, like. Yeah,
some people don't really know Twitch too well and how to have the etiquette too. I raided somebody the other night she's a big producer on Instagram, like really, pretty big on there. So I saw he started streaming on Twitch, dropped him a follow. First time I got to watch him, he had like 300 followers. I raided him. And, everyone comes in spamming the raid message. It says Aquayshis raid. Lets everybody know we come in. And he's like, oh, man, we got to get this bot spam up out of here. He had no idea what was going on. So he ended up banning me, and he banned one of my friends. So somebody else was like, no, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, but
so, it takes time for some people to learn, too. But if they're bigger streamers and they're still acting like that, it is very peculiar to me to how you're able to make this type of community and still be able to be off-putting to people in your chat. But of course, the expression of we're not for everyone, nice people like us ain't gonna fit in a stream if you only chatting to one person.
100%.
Like, that's not what we about. We're more we're trying to chat to everyone. We're being accommodating.
Yeah, and like, I'm sorry about this, but like, there's a little bit of like stupid things that people just make a fuss about. Like, for example, I used to be following, and I really forgot their username. Like, she doesn't like compliments, and that got me in trouble when I was like complimenting her. Oh, you're gorgeous today, I love the outfit. And next thing I see is message deleted by a moderator, and then the mod tells me like, please don't say the word beautiful in chat. She gets triggered by it. I'm like, excuse me, did I say a slur? She's like, no, but that she has like previous bad experiences with that, like body shaming and stuff. I'm like, I'm not body shaming. I used to be, and like at the time I wasn't, but now I am. Like a little bit, like I gained a few pounds, but that's not a thing to be bothered with. If someone calls you beautiful, they're not cussing at you,
Yeah, it's all that perspective, though. So, certain people just get upset by it, but that's the thing about Twitch, man. You got to find your pockets, and and where you belong. And
Mm-hmm.
that's been the goal for me of just, I don't care if I have 1 million viewers.
Yeah.
I want people that want to watch me to be able to watch me. It doesn't
Oh,
matter
yeah.
how big it is. I want people to feel comfortable, want
Yeah.
to be around,
Yeah, that's why I call it like lurkers paradise, because like I tell people like you are not obliged to stay here and chat. Just lurk if you don't feel like chatting. Just like say hi if you want to. Just like keep me company. Is like air quotes, hold my hand during the stream if you wanna. But like
Yeah.
it's all up to you. Just I forgot what I was saying or what I wanted to say. But like yeah, I try to. Oh yeah, I had like my fair share of like bad experiences where like what I love about some stuff that Quill does, and I've told her several times before, is communication. I am a mod in like 20 channels, but like some of them I have been dropped by them because of like I have ADHD and impulsivity, and then I was like getting out of control with some stuff, like not thinking actually, like as a jokingly trying to spam some commands without like even thinking about it. And instead of them telling me like please like just be careful, they just like tell me like okay, I unmodded you. But that didn't trigger me as when they banned my other account, or the number that I used for my other account, which is like my bot account, because I was running commands for my Firebot at the time, and I didn't like want to switch to like another tab. I had them on one monitor and then I was working on the other, and I had that account and blah blah blah. So they got bothered and they banned my number, which rendered me unable to chat and marked as suspicious because of like my number being on the main one. And that's what like just pissed me off. And I'm like, okay, you've been doing stuff yourself. I was okay with like being asked to step down, but like this is not a way you treat a person. Like if that account was bothering you, you could tell me, just unfollow me from it or just communicate. But I don't like people that don't communicate,
Yeah, communicating is a big part of this, especially.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing too. You just have to. I don't know how to word this exactly because there's so many words you can use, but it's like you have to be able to respect the people even if you don't understand it. Like even though like I see what you're saying, and like they ain't got to do all that to you.
Yeah.
But as long as they communicate what they want, then it ain't got to be that complicated. But I feel like a lot of people, humans especially, the more we're the more we're alone, it's harder to communicate with people. So I try to break down all the barriers when I'm talking to people and just be able to have a human discussion. Like it doesn't matter what we're talking about. We can talk about anything, but to just talk to somebody, like that's such a big part of life for me. Just to hear what people have going on and what they're going through and what they've witnessed, what they've overcome. And it's, yeah.
So this is the last question in the segment. To the new people out there who are just thinking of like starting streaming or have just started it and don't know what to do, what's one advice you want to give them?
Through all the episodes I listen to, everybody says keep the viewer count off and don't look at that.
Yeah.
And as important as that is, there's one thing more important. And I was hoping Quill was gonna say it, but she didn't. And I'm shouting Quill out now. I got it. But just do it. Just stream. You're not gonna get better at it without doing it. You're not gonna do it if you're
100%.
not doing it. You just have to do the thing. Doing the thing is literally 100%. not even half the battle, not 3/4 of the battle. It is like 99% of it if you just do it, because you're gonna find people who want to help. You're gonna find people that give you the pointers, the vote. Yes, just do the thing.
Yeah, and do not worry about, I'm not getting viewers because of like people love seeing Phasmophobia, for example. I struggled with this at the beginning. I'm like, well, yeah, now I'm streaming games like Minecraft Story Mode, which is different than Minecraft, which is now an abandonware. And I stream games like The Movies, which is like a movie tycoon like The Sims, which is also an abandonware. And people like loved seeing me do this. And even Plastic Duck Simulator, I gave each duck like a story, and people found it fun. Like we loved hearing stories that you base off of like the duck or something. Like do what you want, do what you love. Don't like see what people are doing and what brings the most viewers or what people love. Do what you love.
Yeah, yeah. I would say it's 1A and 1B. It's be yourself, of course. But that to me goes without saying. Like
Yeah,
you just be you, but you just got to you have to do the thing to do the thing. So do the
yeah.
thing.
All right. So this is segment two that is special to this episode. This is called Music Career.
Yeah, baby.
Aquayshis, you also make music, and in my honest opinion, after listening to some of your tracks, not all of it, I listened to like three or four, I can say that you are bettering the rap genre. Since all we hear lately on the radio is about money, sex, love, power, like, okay, this is becoming repetitive. But you are also talking about like life experiences, telling stories like in the good old days when rap music and hip hop all made sense and had a good purpose. Some of the listeners and even you, Aquatius, might think I'm being biased or air quotes based, but just delving into some of like your songs made me feel like there's still hope for this genre. And when I said I don't like rap, I didn't mean it as an insult. It's
I know.
this is why I hate it. It's like, okay, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are doing like this is not, you're not making rap. You're making fun of rap lately. Honestly, like ew and like and like what the fuck are those voices, dude? Like ew. Like, are you an object or are you a human? Honestly. Like, I'm talking about the majority of the tracks we hear on Spotify or radios, and Aquatius defined that genre, honestly, to me. But my main question here is, how did you discover your love for this side of the music spectrum, and what led you to decide to start recording?
Yeah, I felt like not even to sound above everything, but I felt like music is made for me. It feels so natural to just make, to pick up a pen and write, to express myself. It's really weird because sometimes I'm really bad at words and I forget what things mean and need help spelling. But when it comes to just being able to freestyle, it comes very easily. And
Sometimes it's impromptu, right?
No, to write is easy too. I love writing for music, musical writing.
Yeah.
You know, you find the flows, you find the pockets. I don't know. It's just something that's always spoken to me, and I've never really expressed my love for it, my appreciation for it. The way I always appreciate it is because like I was young. I started doing music at 15.
As you said,
or
yeah.
14. Yeah. So lately I've been taken aback by the fact that it's been 10 years that I'm still doing this and continuing to do
wow.
it, and just knowing that it's something that I wanted to do, and I'm trying not to take that for granted, because I know a lot of people don't know what they want to do. So my blessing with it has always been knowing what I've wanted to do.
I mean,
but with the music itself, I started with piano, and then I realized like I can write. In a sense, it was like I was just writing rhymes. It was somewhere between poem, it was somewhere between rapping. But one thing I know is it was really bad to start. But with anything, you know, you do it enough times and you get better and better with it.
Yeah, I mean,
you become more confident in it.
If you're taking it for granted, you might also sometimes take it for marble. I'm sorry, that was bad. Anyways,
the only thing saving them from not being bad is it's so unexpected. You were probably geared up and ready to say that, and I didn't even know it was coming.
Yeah, I don't know how my mind works sometimes.
I love it.
I mean, I've also been like into music since like 2007, where I was like probably I think I was like 13 or something. I started like writing every time they just kick me out of the classroom. I fill my pockets with papers, and I made sure I have like a pencil or a pencil and an eraser, and I just like went down to the bathroom and just spent my time there writing songs, whether in French or English. And I look back now and I'm like, okay, that kid had mental issues. because my writing now has improved. Like I can just write a song in like most of the things I'm gonna release or I'm like preparing to release, and even like my upcoming third or fourth album, which is like a metal album, a double album. I'm releasing like the second or the third one this year, and in January I'm releasing the Dark Side of My Brains. It's called Angst, and like the way I write now, like it's all written like if there are a few songs that I wrote like immediate, like within 10 minutes, 30 minutes, but like I started really dabbling with music in 2012, making my own beats, electronic music and stuff, and then I started like producing in 2017, and I improved and I released my debut Lucifer in 2019, and here we are 4 years later, sophomore album. But this time I'm recruiting AI for it, so because story is complicated. Long story short is that no one here is like helping me anymore to record. Like none of the people that like collabed with me on the first album are available, are like they're not available, they're ditching me, and even like my closest best friend or former best friend, like long story. So since I'm mentioning that, are you signed to any labels or do you self-release and produce? I do assume you also write your own songs.
Yeah, I recently just got signed to a label. Shout out to
Oh, nice.
Fascination Street Records. They signed me last year. I was their first US signee.
Yeah.
It's been exciting to have more people. For me, it was just realizing like more people are bought into the vision.
Where are they based?
I'm very out of the Philippines.
Ah, okay.
I'm very self-motivated with it myself. Like it would be nice to have more people involved in the music. And this upcoming project I'm working on, I've been reaching out to a lot of people just to hear what their thoughts are on it and not be so selfish with my music, because it's a very personal thing to me. So for a while I didn't want people to help with it. But I think it's important to have other people that understand you, and that's a big thing. Understand who you are to help you express yourself on the music. I do write all my own lyrics. I have yet to put on a song where somebody has like changed this line to this line, but if that ever happens, then obviously I give credit where the credit is due for the inspiration and all that. But
I always like tell myself, like, if anyone's gonna be the judge of your own vision or your own songs, it's either you yourself or someone that knows you very well, which was the case for my former best friend. But like now, like looking at some songs, like even today I just like created 2 more with AI that helped me out. I did change a few lyrics that was like, okay, this is a little bit too far here, change it to this. Don't want to come off like a little bit like too crude, too lewd with this, even though I do have like a side project and an idea with this. But like I did also make like an R&B style song that resembles Earned It by The Weeknd. It's called Fever. And people were baffled by that because like they're used to me either in horrorcore, which is like a genre that mixes any horror aspects, like anything scary, infused with all the music genres. I've done everything. I've even done reggae, but like I also my main is like EDM, deep house, dubstep, metal, rock, lo-fi. I do everything. And if you need like anyone to audio engineer or just produce or like vocal wise, just hit me up if you need.
Yeah, of course, son. I know you're around. I got some stuff to do before this mixing process, but yeah, it's been exhausting working on a new record because I really just want the idea to
flourish.
I can't say that word. To flow. I want it to. The project's gonna be called Flow State, and I've been set on the name for a while of just the idea of letting life flow and the ideas.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk too much about it. I gotta work on the vision of it, but I'll say a lot of it is there, and yeah, I'd be looking songs on stream every so often. So
there is a question that's gonna like address this situation, but it's like a little bit later on. But what I want to ask you right now is, have you ever dabbled with making rap using other genres besides R&B and hip hop? Like, for example, infuse rap in deep house, which Iggy Azalea has managed to do a couple of songs in her latest album, which was like 3 years ago. She rapped on deep house music or even techno, or maybe like as some people do, they have like they're rapping over rock, metal music. Have you ever tried this?
I do this pretty often, but it's not to the public.
Hmm.
I'm inspired by all genres. Like, I mean, it's not that far out, and it's not like
Yeah.
they're. But Daft Punk is one of my biggest musical inspirations.
Oh, interesting.
So I'll rap on songs of theirs quite often in my free time, just because there's a lot of inspiration there. But I enjoy a lot of
Nice.
punk pop. R&B is my favorite genre. I can't lie. Even though I rap, R&B just moves me in a way that this other stuff can't.
Listen, R&B has a soft spot for me because my initial artist, and I have a tattoo of her fan base name, which is the Navy or Rihanna Navy. I have a tattoo on my right arm. That's the R with an anchor. Rihanna has introduced me to dubstep, introduced me to deep house, progressive house, but most importantly has opened my eyes on the difference between hip hop and R&B. R&B is rhythm and blues, which is different from hip hop. Like, I feel like R&B is more sexy sounding than hip hop. Hip hop is like you can express yourself, freestyle, do whatever you want, but R&B has like when you're tasting ice cream, it has a special flavor, like a special zest, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really sometimes hard for people to differentiate. And this is, by the way, R&B is kind of where lo-fi also comes from or takes inspiration from. Just for FYI for people who don't know, there's a lot of R&B. There's a lot of lo-fi tracks that are based on R&B, and lo-fi started from R&B.
The genre of lo-fi has just changed so much in so little time, because lo-fi just comes from low fidelity. It's supposed to be more terrible sound.
I mean, yeah, I know.
More terrible sounding sounds, but now it's like they got the saxophone up on that thing.
Yeah.
And the saxophone sounds so beautiful. You can't put that in and still call it a
I mean,
lo-fi track.
lo-fi is basically you taking like random sounds, for example, like birds chirping, taking a little bit of R&B, sprinkling it with like more noises, maybe a whooshing sound like the wind, whoosh, or something. I've dabbled a lot with like, I even tried making like a reggae lo-fi, and I've even made like a lot of things happen in the past, and some of them were like okay, and the others sounded just like a little bit of like housey or electronic, and I'm like nope.
No.
Yeah. So what are the pros and cons of the music industry in your opinion?
You don't get paid to do music. You get paid to be creative. And right now, the art does not speak for itself for a lot of artists.
Yeah.
It's more about being fame instead of actually having talent, which is something that
Sad.
I'm struggling with. Even though I'm okay at making content, I hope that one day my music career, I'll be able to just let the music speak for itself, and I won't have to make 40 TikToks promoting a song.
Yeah.
I think a pro of the music industry is the fact that, you know, I get to boil everything down. I get paid to be myself.
That's
over
good.
a piano.
That's good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of intricacies of it that it's a headache to think about and wrap your head around. But I'm happy that I have the right people around me to help me navigate this.
Yeah, definitely. But like, there's something I also kept telling myself growing up and during my teen years. Since now I'm like entering my 30s, I'm gonna be 30 soon. So I'm like, I don't care about if my music takes off, if I become famous because of my music. I just want my stories to be out there. Some of the people that heard my songs were like, okay, this is either fucked up, but relate to it, or they asked me like, are you okay? Like, because that's what people are gonna start seeing in the metal album, which is a super aggressive dark that I'm lashing out at everybody, haters, exes, people that came and went from my life, things, moments, situations. It's not always like candy and chocolate, you know. It's like there's also blood and gore, but we didn't go there. But like, I even spoke about suicide in the song. It's called Hurricane. It's more of like an emo trap song. It says, "Hurricane, hurricane, take me home, 'cause I am in pain." It's like, it's a metaphor about like how the hurricane is you being like having those back thoughts about stuff, and you're like not giving yourself another chance, and you want to end things. But I didn't end up like doing this. I just dabbled with the idea of that. And then when my grandma passed away in 2020, I made like a ballad called "What If I Told You?" What if I told you that tomorrow I'll be gone? Like, would you remember me for who I was? Would you like more me for who I am? Or would you be happy that I'm gone? And then at the end I say, what if all this was just a lucid dream? Like, I'm just messing with you. Yeah. So that's the creativity they want, I assume.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Continue to
yeah.
continue to push what songwriting means and write what you truly express, because some people feel how you feel, but they're not able to put it into words, and you don't know that until you put out a song and see people relate to it.
Yeah. So what's the darkest song you've ever made, released, or written about?
I gotta look through the discography on that one. I released the songs that are out. The upcoming project definitely has some stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, on the scale of 1 to 10, how dark is the song? Like, 1 being the darkest, 10 being like it's just scratching the surface.
It's definitely more. You got to look in between the lines to really
like
read
5?
it and feel it. There's one song I have that's coming. Yeah, 5. There's one song I have coming out where it starts off, I'm talking about how me and this girl have a temporary love, and I start about talking about, just sexual innuendos. And then I say this can be dangerous for me. And then I start talking about how the pressures to perform, and I just want to please for other people, but I'm not feeling it myself, and I'm not mentally stable to be able to do these acts, and she don't understand that. But at the same time, I just want to make these people around me happy. So it's a lot of struggle with that, and just having the sexual trauma built up.
Yeah.
I don't know. My song. When I was writing music in high school, I had a friend who was helping me out, and he told me, he's like, "Why are all your songs sad?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's because like I'm sad."
Same here. Same here.
It took me a while to really,
People are asking me like, okay, this is a bop, but why are the lyrics sad? Like my next album, which is called "What About Me," the title song is like, what about when someone says hello, you say goodbye, or I don't know. What about the sunsets fading out from yellow to a keen deep orange? What about the ups and downs? What about the king and the crown? What about the queen and the hostess? And then what about me? Like, do you love me or not? Like, I'm questioning myself. There's even a song called Toxic, and it's not like what the title seems. It's like, you're really toxic, you got me lovesick, like you got me paralyzed quickly with love. So it's a love song, like I kind of categorize my music as like happy boy blues and sad boy EDM, or sad boy deep house, or just you can dance to it, but you're crying while you're dancing.
Yeah.
I kind of took influence, or took like inspiration from a duo or duet. They're called Fiji Blue. They categorize their songs as like sad boy EDM or sad boy house, because I love their music, and what they do with it, it's like it makes me want to dance, but it also makes me want to think.
That's a lot of emotions at once, and I think that's cool that music can invoke that in people.
Yeah, and I don't know if you have this, but I can see color in music also, like, which is very rare lately. For example, I can tell you that this song is green, and you tell me, why do you think it's green? Because like I feel that it's green. And some of the covers of some songs that say, for example, 1999 by Charlie XCX, I can see why she chose the green for it. Because I can see, when I hear the song, I can see green. Before even she released it as a single and before she chose the title, when it like kind of leaked, I heard a few of the leaks. I'm like, why am I hearing green? Not seeing green, hearing green. It's like something that if you're really involved in music, you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you plan on making in the future that's different from what you usually release? As we've spoken about this, such as I mentioned before, like maybe trying EDM music in the next record, rock or metal you haven't released. That's the aspect. Or even any signs of you releasing a new album, which we've spoken about before. When I wrote this, I had no idea. But if you're okay about giving out that info, like that specific info, just if there's going to be EDM in the future, rock, metal, like something out of hip-hop and R&B?
I would say right now my focus on just continuing to find my sound. I'm not really sure what genre that be, but I feel like all the music I have right now is slowly just circling what I want to sound like. Okay. And I'm happy that I have all these songs out because, you know, they shape, and then you can see the progression of how we found who I am through music. So I'd say this next project, it just hones more in on that. And I don't really like defining the stuff in genres. Like, I know it's good to help characteristic and help people understand, but I genuinely don't know, like, yeah, I rap, but it's not like rap isn't my genre by any means. Like, I don't like, I've never really known how to describe it. So I want to continue to be able to just push the barrier of who I am rather than just the overall genre, and just continue to define my music. Like, I think the genre is Aquayshis. I think it's different with each artist because you'll hear the influences of what they listened to before, like how I've grown up on music from my parents. My parents were playing a lot of Lady Gaga, a lot of Rod Stewart, obviously some Michael Jackson, but there's a million influences that I have from you know, all over the place. And of course everybody speaks of that, but it's also what hit me differently and what I still think about and what shaped me. It's like I remember the first time listening to Outkast thinking like, man, this is awesome. Like, I want to sound like that, but then I want to sound like that, but also sound like something from like an Usher album, like just all this stuff from all over the place. And I listen to a lot of local radio, so a lot of smaller artists have continued to define what I want and try to sound like. But right now, just writing this album, and just the problem I'm running into right now, which I know the real Aquayshis fans are going to be bad at this one, but I got a lot of songs, and not all of them are going to be on the album because of the idea of the album. So it's right now it's hard to narrow
How many tracks? How many tracks have you chosen? Like for have you picked so far?
I have 22 songs.
Like, all of the major artists are doing this. Like, for example, take Taylor Swift, which is what inspired me of doing like a double album with like 30 songs, like 15 by 15. So if you have 22 and you're happy with them, just release them. You could do it like a bonus edition or an encore edition or a deluxe edition. Like, release, let's say you have 22, release 11, and then give people an encore like a few months later. That's what most artists are doing.
My mindset is the flow of how the album is and how the mindset is. So even though I have these songs done, they don't exactly fit what the essence of flow state is. So they will come out as singles. Like, I'm done hiding my music. Like, they're going to come out. And obviously the process with having a label now, songs do take a little bit longer to come out as compared to me just being able to release them on my own, which I think is for the better because it helps the vision and it helps the publication of it so more people are aware of it. Now that I have this backbone of people saying, hey, you have to do this, this, and this before you release, it's like, okay, now I know I have to do this, this, and this. And I take it more seriously when somebody's telling me, like, being self-employed, you know, that's a whole discussion in itself, but like I do have a good mindset for it, and I'm able to be hard on myself as a boss, but it's like to work for somebody else and have other people involved, it's only helping sharpen my skills and my work ethic. So it's nice to be able to have a to-do list for stuff to put out.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, we're not gonna hide any of the music. We're not doing any of that. It's too good. It's simply too good not to put out. Like,
yeah. So since you said that you have like a soft spot for R&B, one of my favorite artists besides Rihanna, like recently, I've been infatuated with Kelly Clarkson. And you're thinking now, like, what does Kelly Clarkson have to do with R&B? There's the catch. I recommend you listen to her 2017 album, which is my favorite album of any artist of all time, Meaning of Life. It's R&B with a pinch of rock music, but it's not rock, it's R&B. She got inspired by Aretha Franklin and a lot of R&B artists, and it's her most genuine album because her latest one was nominated for a Grammy. It's about her divorce, but like I feel like Meaning of Life gave me life. Honestly, like I've never loved R&B this much because of like I loved it, but I didn't feel like I want to marry it. Well, not to that extent, but like you know what I mean. Like she did something that she's recreational. I do recommend you checking that album out, and it has like that chamber pop aspect to it where it's like, you know, the track Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande, of course. Yeah, it has that same type of music and the same type of music that The Weeknd in Earned It did, but she did it on her own matters and her own ways. She has also like a hype song. It's called Whole Lotta Woman. It makes me want to dance, but it's not a country song and it's not fully R&B. She mixes not country, but she mixes like her country origins because she's from Texas. She infused it with the R&B and the pop, and she created something. I think this album should have garnered her a Grammy, but she's sadly bigger, like even bigger artists have foreshadowed her. But I hope this album gets what it deserves in the future. Okay, so this is one of my favorite segments. It's I'm gonna switch them. It's a mini game that I added. You know the game Sleep, Marry, Kill, or Sleep with, Marry, Kill? It's something similar. So I've added a fun little mini game where I will name a set of 3 games each time. You'll have to tell me which one you'd play forever and keep, and everybody can play. Which one you delete from existence and it's gone forever for everybody, and nobody can ever say anything or do anything. It's even wiped out from our memories. Or uninstall, which is just play it once and it stays there, but either play it all the way through or just play it like a little bit and then uninstall it. It's called Play, Delete, Uninstall. That also includes the whole franchise. I'm a little bit evil on this segment.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah. How good are you with games? You can always skip, by the way.
I'm good at games.
Okay.
I haven't really played a lot of stuff, but I know a lot just by watching and witnessing.
So the first 3 are Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, and Battlefield.
That's easy, dude. I'm keeping Call of Duty.
Okay.
There's too much going on there, man. That has too much to offer. You got the campaign, you got the multiplayer, you got the new
the zombies.
The zombies I was mentioning last. That's my favorite. Oh my god. That's classic. That's timeless. Everybody that understands zombies understands the meaning of life and what it truly means to live. You hit the mystery box.
No pun intended. Meaning of life. No pun intended for what I said earlier.
Yeah. No, it was intended. I'm happy you picked up on that.
I see what you did there.
I'm a uninstall CS because it's fun. It ain't for me, but I know the following on that is real. You know, there's a following on that for real. And Battlefield, I don't know the last time I played Battlefield. I don't know the last time anybody played Battlefield, and that is not meant to be a slight at anyone.
I mean, EA, get your shit together. Battlefield. Okay, the next one is Apex, Fortnite, and Valorant.
Fortnite, we keeping around.
Mm-hmm.
It's too iconic in the pop
I love
culture, man.
Fortnite.
It's grand.
I love Lego Fortnite.
Like a Fortnite, but yeah, exactly, dude. There's a lot going on in Fortnite. Oh man. See, I'm a Valorant fan. You know what? We deleting Valorant. We gonna keep Apex around for my boy Ryan Octoclops. Just for him. I'm gonna uninstall it and I'm gonna let him play that thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's for him. I gotta give some love to the people out.
Fair enough.
And that guy, you know.
Yeah. So the next one is PUBG, Overwatch 2, and Halo.
Ooh. I'm getting rid of PUBG. I think I'm getting rid of PUBG. PUBG's gone, but these other two that's kind of tough.
Okay.
Let me keep Halo. Let me uninstall Overwatch.
Okay. All 4 of them?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we keeping them. We keeping the Halos.
Okay. Okay. So Quake, Doom, and the Elder Scrolls series.
Elder Scrolls keep. I'm uninstalling Doom and get Quake out of here. Oh, these suck. These are hard. These are hard, but we going with the gut, and I ain't thinking about it too much.
Remember that you can always skip, and there's a Joker I forgot to always mention, where the Joker, you either delete all of them or just play all of them. This is zero. There's only one Joker that you can use.
I'm gonna use my Joker at the end.
Okay. Lethal Company, Content Warning, and Among Us.
We keeping Among Us.
Okay.
The Among Us was a golden period in time, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was, oh man. Keep content warning or uninstall content warning.
And
get rid of that. Get rid
Lethal.
of that other one. Get rid
Lethal
of that.
is gone.
Get rid of yeah. Oh, that sucks.
That's fair. That's fair. So
I
Baldur.
feel like people are like the gauge of just like, oh man, this guy's awesome. Oh man, I hate this guy because it just what I'm getting.
All I can hear in my mind is "I am evil, Homer." Okay, so Baldur's Gate, all 3 of them, Elden Ring, and Diablo, all 4 of them.
Elden Ring is staying. Literally the greatest game of all time. I've never played it, and I never will play it, but I love watching it.
Yeah.
Man. Get rid of Baldur's Gate. Keep Diablo.
Justice. I love Diablo.
Man.
Oh my god. Valheim, Stardew Valley, and Minecraft.
What? No. Minecraft keeping. Uninstall Stardew.
Okay.
Get rid of Valheim.
And Valheim is gone. Okay. The Sims, Disney Dreamlight Valley, and Palia, whichever people like to say.
Keep The Sims. Uninstall.
Okay.
Palia.
And Disney's gone.
Get rid of Disney Dreamlight, man.
Sag.
Oh my god.
Phaz, Demonologist, and Devour.
Oh, keep Phaz.
Okay.
Uninstall Demonologist.
And Devour is gone.
Get rid of Devour.
Okay. So now we're moving into space games with Destiny 2, Dead Space, and Mass Effect.
Oh, man. Keep Destiny 2. Oh, uninstall Mass Effect and get rid of Dead Space. Oh, God. I just said that. What the heck?
Okay. Visage, Madison, and Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, you gotta keep Five Nights. They got a movie.
Fair enough.
And uninstall Visage.
Okay.
Get rid of that other one.
Madison.
God!
These are now we're approaching like horror territory, and I love zombie slashers more than anything. And I don't like first-person shooters, but any first-person game with zombies, I'll play it. Which are the next picks: Dead Island, Left 4 Dead, and Dying Light.
I'm a keep Dying Light. I'm gonna uninstall Dead Island because it's one of the first games I played. But that other game better. But get it out of here, baby.
I love Dead Island. Left 4 Dead, I've never played it. I want to try it.
Left 4 Dead is
Dying Light, I'm recently slowly going through it, and I'm almost at the end. And I purchased the second one. Yeah.
Dying Light is worth it. That's how I talk to people about the game.
It's parkour as well. It's parkour, not only zombies. Yeah. People didn't like the second one because it's more melee weapons, but there is a mission that I've seen. I don't know if that counts as spoilers, but I don't care.
I don't care. No.
Yeah, but you can get weapons, like guns, in there now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're staying with the zombie horror with Project Zomboid, 7 Days to Die, and The Last of Us.
Oh, man. Ah, man. Oh, man. Okay, hold on.
I'm holding.
Yeah, no, keep holding too. Oh my goodness. Get rid of 7 Days to Die.
Okay.
I love that game, but it's buggy every time I play it.
Okay.
I've never played it and not a bug. Is that the point of the zombie apocalypse though?
Fair
Is
enough.
that the deeper? No, it's not the deeper meaning.
They're not bugs, they're features, actually.
Yeah. Okay, well if they're no. I'm kidding. No, get rid of it.
Okay.
Uninstall Project Zomboid.
Okay, and The Last of Us is gone. I want to try Project Zomboid.
No. We keeping The Last of Us. Last of Us is the keep.
Okay. Okay.
Uninstall. I'm confused now.
It's keep. It's play, delete, uninstall.
We playing The Last of Us.
7 Days to Die is gone, and yeah.
We do. Yes, we're deleting that
Okay.
one, and then we're uninstall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dead Rising, The Mortuary Assistant, and The Walking Dead.
Keep Dead Rising. Uninstall Walking Dead.
Okay.
Mortuary System is too scary.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Don't Starve Together, The Forest, and The Quarry.
In that order.
Okay, fair enough.
Keep uninstall delete in that order.
Okay. Alan Wake, Resident Evil, and The Evil Within.
Playing Resident Evil. Uninstalling The Evil Within. Get rid of that other one.
Okay. So
that sucks.
So DBD, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game.
In that order.
Okay.
I don't know that one from space. What is that?
It's DBD but with clowns. It just recently came out, and the movie was an 80s cult classic.
Oh.
Yeah. I love clowns. I love clowns. People might think I'm a psycho, which I kind of am. I mean, no, I'm not. What? Like, I just like clowns. Okay, so Little Nightmares, the Alien series, and Silent Hills.
Playing Alien.
Okay.
Uninstalling Little Nightmares.
Okay.
And get rid of that other one.
Silent Hill. The Silent Hill series. Yeah.
I'm saying that other one to put ultimate disrespect on deleting. I'm just get rid of that other one.
Get it out of here.
That's so hard.
Okay, Fall Guys, Party Animals, and It Takes Two.
Oh, in that order. I'm not trying to game with just one person. I'm trying to game with all the
Yeah,
homies.
yeah.
So, I mean, It Takes Two is classic, though. I do want to play that with somebody, but...
Yeah. Cyberpunk, GTA, and Saints Row.
Oh, GTA is staying.
Okay.
I like watching Cyberpunk, but Saints Row is classic. Uninstall
I
Saints
agree.
Row.
I love Saints Row. Have you played any Saints Row, though?
A very long time ago. I don't remember what one was what one.
Have you played the new one?
It was a while ago. Oh, no. Definitely not the newest one, no.
I dabbled with the new one because I played like the second or the third one, and then I tried the fourth one, and then PlayStation Plus was like, nope, you're not keeping the fourth one, we're taking it off from the deluxe or plus or whatever they call their service. So yeah, the last one is Assassin's Creed, Uncharted, and Tomb Raider.
This is the last one you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. We using the Joker. We deleting all these games, and we going outside and reading a book. Delete all the other games you just said before. All of them. They're all gone.
Okay, remember where I said I'm evil in this segment?
No! Don't be evil!
Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and Genshin Impact.
Oh, that's easy, dude.
Okay.
Final Fantasy. Genshin is gone. Oh my god, Genshin
Definitely,
is gone.
definitely. I love Kingdom Hearts with a passion.
Hey, Kingdom Hearts I'm uninstalling. It's too confusing.
I love it. I just love the story. I just love like having familiar faces with like Final Fantasy faces. I don't like Final Fantasy, and I'm not hating on it. It's not my thing. I love JRPGs and I love RPGs, but Kingdom Hearts has my G spot, if we can say that.
Oh my! Can we say that? Production? Can we say that? Okay.
I'm the production. I'm the production.
Oh, you're the production. Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
I'm a one-man show. So.
What am I? I'm on the. Oh yeah, this is the Twitch tea time. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the fourth round before the mental health segment. It's the lightning round, or the pop quiz, which is about you. Do you mind telling me and the listeners what's your daily routine? Something you always like to do?
Can you hear the lightning going on outside?
Oh yeah.
Right now, as you said. Okay, I didn't know if it was coming through the mic or I was bugging.
It's okay.
It is over top of me, man.
I mean, it's electrifying, you know?
Something like that. Shocking, isn't it?
Shocking. Okay, so do you mind telling me and the listeners what's your daily routine? Something you always like to do, has become regular?
Daily routine. I wake up. I do some push-ups. I brush my teeth. I sit on my porch. I drink about 200 ounces of water.
Oh, wow.
Not throughout the day. Not
okay.
Sitting.
Okay.
I wash my face. I play Bloons Tower Defense lately. That's what I've been doing every day. Bloons Tower Defense.
Oh, interesting. 6. Yeah.
I just try to find a happy medium of being productive and taking care of myself, because taking care of myself is being productive.
So that's another question that answered itself, which what's your comfort off stream game, which you said is Bloons?
No, I'll play it on stream. I don't know what my comfort stream game is.
Off stream,
because there's a lot. Oh, off stream. Oh, I thought you said okay.
No, off stream.
Yeah, that game. I'll play that. I play Super Auto Pets, little auto battler. I've been playing that for a very long time.
You know, when like that someone is like that's kind of like a stand-up comedy humor that I'm gonna use now. Like, okay, like he's very straight, but secretly he plays like Barbie games, or like he likes Peach from Mario, and he plays like Cinderella and Disney Dreamlight Valley, but he's like you're like masculine and everything, and you'd think he'd play Call of Duty, but that's what I meant by this question.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, what's one thing you tell yourself often?
I'm him.gov.
That's your
myself of the URL. Yeah, I'm him.gov.
Yeah.
I'm 6'4".
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm like a basketball compared to you. I'm like 5'11".
I love basketball. That's not 5'11" is nothing, dude. You ain't. That's tall, man.
Yeah, but like compared to you, I'm not.
Nah, don't compare. Nah.
Okay, fine. What would you do with $1 million?
$1 million? Oh my god! I'm investing in myself for one. I'm investing in property. I'm already a junior property manager. We'll go with. So we're gonna invest in some property, and we're gonna fill them out with some lovely people to live in the property. Take care of them.
Yeah.
I'd be going shopping for the other people that I'd be taking care of every once in a while. So you gotta.
Yeah.
Roots and do that. I'll tell you this: we ain't relaxing with that money. We invest in that money, and we can keep going towards the dream with it. I know that much.
Preach. If you were ever to be any object or creature, real or fictional, what would you be and why?
We got to cut for 5 minutes. This is the lightning round, though. There's no cutting. What do I want to be? What do I want to be? I want to be something that's reusable, that people will get a lot of use at and be happy using, and they won't take it for granted. Give me a basketball. I like basketball. Just let me be a basketball. Let me get pounded on the ground every day. No balls, no AO.
My mind went to something very in the gutter.
Yeah.
A dildo.
Yeah. I'll pass on that, but yeah, let me just be a basketball. Whatever.
Yeah, fair enough. What's one thing you cannot live without?
Myself. Stay woke.
I agree. I love that. Honestly, I really couldn't find the words. I love that.
Yeah.
Some people called me like very egotistical and very self-centered. I'm like, go big or go home.
Some people tell me that I straddle the line of cocky and confidence pretty well.
Yeah.
And I want that perception to be pretty well known, because I'm just I'm good at what I do. I ain't gonna shy away from it. So
yeah, which is I've been told that in my friend's stream chat that we were talking about height, and I'm like, everything about me is big, and someone was like, well, yeah, especially your ego. And then this is where I wrote the song called Brain Rot.
Brain rot.
Yeah, it's not about you, it's about the people around you. So go big or go home. That's my response. In your opinion, what do you think is the worst invention ever?
Dude, this is the lightning round, and you asking these crazy questions.
Is it
the worst invention?
lightning round? Is that? Is that something that you want to stop because of?
No, I'm here for it.
Okay.
No, I'm here for it. I'm just trying to think faster.
Oh,
but
a lightning round. Oh my. Okay, listen. My ADHD went like, there's lightning outside of your house, and you're saying lightning round, and I'm like,
no.
Oh my god.
No, wind, rain, or shine, we hear it, dude. I'm looking at it outside my window. It looks menacing.
I was like,
so do I.
I was like,
I look menacing to the lightning right now, man. I'm flexing my muscles at it.
is that extreme weather he talking about, or is it something? Then I get it now. Oh my god.
I'm just talking about this lightning round. This is where my focus is at. But I'm dogging this lightning. I'm staring at it. It's scared of me right now. I feel that.
Cue the dead lightning song. Fuck you, thunder.
The worst invention, dude. Nothing is getting in my mind right now.
You can skip if you want.
Yeah, we gotta skip.
Okay. So besides gaming and music, what are your favorite hobbies?
I love being able to play basketball. I love being able to spend time around the people I love and be able to just drink and be myself. Well, not always drink. I don't know why that came up first. I prefer to just be comfortable and be myself within a moment. Living in the present is literally one of my favorite things to do. I like riding my bike a lot.
Yeah.
I like spending time with my family and taking care of the people around me.
That's nice.
I like cooking a lot too. I'm a very shy cook. Like, it'll take me like an hour to make something because I'm just hanging out.
Well, I do have like food related questions in the end. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So besides, what's one thing you spend a lot of money on besides games or songs or music in general?
That's it right there. I'd buy $5 t-shirts. That's it. I don't really buy much food. I like going to the Chinese food buffet.
Nice.
I'd say other than myself investment of music and streaming, I spend the most money next to the Chinese food. Shout out to the CFB.
Nice.
Chinese food buffet.
Shout out to my homie CFB. He's the MC today.
CFB is also Chef for Brains too. So shout out Chef for Brains, man.
Nice. So what's one big red flag you cannot handle in a person you either just met or you've been around a lot recently?
I live in a small town and there's a lot of white people that like saying the N-word. I don't always argue it because I know sometimes it's an uphill battle and people just won't change. So I'll just walk away when that happens. But if it's somebody I care about and they still choose to use this language, then we fight on site. I hate people that disrespect other people for no reason. What other people are doing shouldn't bother you. There's a lot of red flags that'll make me stop. Just be aware. I hate people that have a lack of awareness. Be aware to what the situation is and the people around you.
Yeah. So this is a 3-part question, and I'm gonna leave you to answer it as it is. So, what's one of your all-time favorite songs, one of your all-time favorite movies, and one of your all-time favorite TV shows or series? And take all your time to think. I don't mind.
My favorite song ever is Umi Says by Mos Def. And my second favorite song ever is John Redcorn by Sir. Mm-hmm. I have those two picked out.
What's one song you're stuck on recently?
Stuck on recently? Oh, this Kaytranada. Kaytranada's been making me happy. New Vince Staples album.
Oh, Kaytranada. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, he just put out an album. It's very it flows beautifully. Kendrick Lamar, because of what he's doing. That song.
Kendrick Lamar, Chef's Kiss. Honestly, I love his music.
I listen to this one guy named Sampha. It's like R&B,
but
it's a lot more.
I know him.
Personal and,
I know him. He dabbled with like a little bit of drum and bass at some point, right?
Yeah, that too.
This is where I know him from.
Music.
Yeah.
I would just say my music as well. I've been listening to my demos a lot, and it's to a point where I I step out of myself and I enjoy the art that I'm making.
Yeah, same here.
Like I'm mad at myself that my songs aren't on Spotify yet, and I have to go out of my way to play them. Like that's where I'm at right now.
Oh yeah, some of the songs I haven't released yet, or like are on pre-order, are all on like separate Telegram groups because like I want to keep each album separate. Mm-hmm. So I send them to myself there, and I don't know if you've heard of Tove Lo. She's like a Swedish singer. She's the singer behind. Hold on, what's it called? Playing him, I'll play pretend. Oh my god, I wanna stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. I'm sure you heard that song.
Whoa.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So she let out like an EP lately with what's his name? Something Lewis. SG Lewis, and it's called Heat. The music video is softcore pornography, but the song slaps. And like they just shut down, or like they just censored Troye Sivan's Rush music video because it had also softcore porn, but they didn't censor this one here in my country. Mm-hmm. So I'm enjoying the song, like Heat. It's called Heat, and it's a deep house song about like loving yourself and like in a sexual way, and or like wanting to sleep with someone. So I'm enjoying the aspect of the song because it's like, you know, that acid house that used to be famous in the 2000s. Mm-hmm. That it has that infused in it, so I'm enjoying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome. Yeah.
Movies and TV shows or series now.
My favorite movie ever is Toy Story.
Which one?
It's so simple. The first one, Toy Story.
I love the whole franchise, and I'm waiting for Toy Story 5 in 2027.
Mm-hmm. It's coming slowly.
I loved Toy Story 4, which most people will boo me or hate me because of, but I loved Toy Story 4. I think the third one was the greatest story-wise, because it was like emotional, it was damaging, and it was like fun to watch.
Yeah, it is fun to watch.
Yeah. Right? And TV shows or series?
And TV, I really don't watch a lot of things. I enjoyed The Office when I watched it. Right now I've been watching Breaking Bad. I think I've watched about 18 episodes, and I've been watching it since February of 2023. So I'm slowly watching it, and I'm enjoying how sucked in I am to the story and how moving it is.
The amount of puns my mind wants to make about Breaking Bad.
There's a lot of material in there to go from.
Breaking Bad, Breaking Bad, Breaking Dad. Baking Brad. That's a slasher movie. He's a baker, but like it turns into cannibalism.
Oh yeah. I like Adventure Time a lot. I enjoyed watching that. I like
Oh my god, I love that. Yeah.
I recently got put onto Bee and Puppy Cat, which was really cool.
I never heard of this.
It's like Adventure Time and Steven Universe kind of mixed together.
Oh.
There's a prince that gets turned into a cat, and he's got an attitude.
Or more likely a catitude.
I knew it. I set you up for that one. Slam dunk that motherfucker. I was ready for that.
I'll give that to you. Yeah.
No, you caught it. I wanted you to send that one. I'm happy.
I mean, yeah. So if you had the chance to switch lives with one celebrity from today for one day, who would you pick and why?
I hate to say it, it's literally me. I don't care. I'm so happy being myself. I don't even indulge in the thought of trying to be anybody else. Like it's just, you know what? Me from the future. Let's see what I get. You know what I'm saying? It's like let's see where all this turns out.
Future Aquayshis, yeah.
No. You know what? No, bring me back a year ago. Let me witness that again. Actually.
Okay. Mine. I've said it before, and even though I despise everything they do, but Kim Kardashian. 3 reasons. One is because I want to smuggle some of her fortune to my family. 2, I want to see what's behind the scenes in her life. And 3, I want to get to call her sisters bitches.
Oh my god. You thought this one out, I can tell.
It's like, oh my god, you're such a bitch. I would say that to one of her sisters. Okay, so what's the weirdest habit you got?
The weirdest habit I have? Holy smokes. I don't know. I feel pretty normal.
It's a skip?
No, I gotta think of something weird. I'm really fucking weird. There has to be something weird I do on the daily. What do I do? I still use Snapchat. People make fun of me for using Snapchat still.
No, that's not weird. I use it.
That's like my main communicator.
Oh. Yeah, I use it.
I don't give out my number too often, and Discord is. I mean, I have it on my phone, and I text the people on it. But
I don't think Snapchat. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I get what you meant. Yeah. Because the only person from Discord that has my actual number is Quill. So, yeah. If your life was ever to be either a song or a video game, what would it be named and why?
Flow State.
Nice. And why?
Coming soon. Oh my, because it flows, man. It's everything. The amount of emotions that I go through in a day, from just being able to not bend my emotions, and not speaking of bipolarness, but just to be able to feel different emotions and be able to have it all be concise. To be able to feel pain for other people and still witness, whatever I am in life, whatever it be, my pain, my troubles, my happiness, just to be able to bend and go back and forth between this and still feel human. To be able to feel human is amazing as well.
So, what's something you always wanted to learn but you didn't find time for?
All the instruments. I'm slowly getting there. Like I own a couple that I need to learn.
Yeah.
But definitely just be able to play.
Are you veering towards any specific instrument more?
Right now I'm trying to get back into piano because I'm not as practiced as I used to be. But after that, I got a trumpet, and that's what I'm gonna go for. I do have a flute, and that looks intriguing, but I think trumpet would be a little more. I don't know. The trumpet kind of speaks to me.
Trumpety.
Yeah. Trumpets.
I mean, I thought of a pun when you said flute. So I reckon you know the famous Star Wars scene of Darth Vader where he says, "Luke,
Mhm.
I'm your father." Actually, he doesn't say Luke. He says, "No, I'm your father." But Flute, I am your player.
Whoa, that's hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah, this is true.
So, which of these three things would you give up if you ever had to? Money, gaming, or love?
When you say giving up money, what do you mean by that?
Like, you don't make money anymore.
How would I? I'm giving up gaming. I'm not a gamer. I'm not.
If you had one special superpower, what would it be and why? And how would you use it?
I'd want to fly. I want to be able to go and to be able to be there for people when they need me. My friend wanted me at his birthday party last week, and there was another party I was supposed to go to, and to be able to go shoo, 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 and be able to make an appearance and be there for everybody would be nice for me personally, and just to be able to spread the good Aquayshis aura to all the people I can.
Okay. I just thought of a question now. So, if you had an alter ego that's either completely the opposite of who you are, or just an alter ego, so you could like get around, not doing stuff or get away with stuff, what would you call him, and what would he do specifically?
Oh, a while ago, this is years ago, somebody tried to call me Landshis as my alter ego. But I think in today's age, and especially the month, my name would be Aquayshis as the alter ego. I would get up to the same debacling, the same shenanigans probably. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. I fear that I just want to be able to walk outside and enjoy that. That's what my alter ego would do. He would just walk for a while.
I'm kind of like thinking about it. Mine would probably be, well, I mean, I'm not gonna state the obvious, but like, I do have like, there was a time. I've never said that, by the way. So there was a time where I'm like, three people. My real name is Elijah, so I was like, in IRL I'm Elijah, online I'm Lucifer, and music-wise I'm Arthur. But I feel like Arthur would be the alter ego because he'd get away with so much shit that no one would even give a fuck about because of like he's sneaky and he does music, so he could hypnotize you with music. Yeah. So now these are the food questions. What's your favorite drink?
Water.
And alcoholic wise, or you don't do that?
Alcohol. I like alcohol. Vodka.
Interesting. Mine would be hands down Jägermeister, and like usually you know that Jägermeister they use like Jaeger and energy drink, right? So I add vodka and I add either a sparkling drink or juice to it, and it gives a different flavor.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what's the weirdest thing you've ever tried?
I mix a lot of things on my streams. I haven't done it in a while, but I had like 20 ingredients listed, and everybody in chat could pick 3 things. I put it all on a wheel. The first time I did it, I got mouthwash, cocktail sauce, and honey.
Oh my god,
that was disgusting. One time I got horseradish, a coffee that my ex had left out for a day, and a hug, like the juice barrels.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. So
that
you
was
know,
vile.
I'm pretty sure you've heard of Bean Boozled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried these, or are you willing to try them, or? I don't
I'm
know.
willing to try them, but I have yet to try them.
There is a huge variety. I reckon if you can find it, uh, just get all of them. There's like nasty, the nasty ones are the regular ones. There's also the Harry Potter versions, which has dirt and goblin farts as tastes. And there's like grass as well. There's like the minions where you have like minion farts, banana, uh, minion eye, I think, like stuff like that. So it will be interesting. That would be fun for them.
Oh yeah, for sure. People on Twitch love those.
Yeah. Um, what's your favorite comfort food of all time?
Comfort food. Give me a man.
Mine
Chinese
is pineapple pizza. Pineapple pizza, hands down.
Oh, see. Here's the thing with pineapple pizza. I know you think
Mhm.
I'm gonna say I hate it. I love that shit. But my problem isn't with the people that don't love it. It's the people that argue it that ain't even tried it. Just try that shit first.
I
then.
agree. I agree.
Before you start talking that smack about it, just try it.
Listen, my problem is with neither. It's with SpongeBob. Why do you
Oh.
have to be in the pineapple? And why do you want to become a pizza? Sorry, I'm weird.
You're good. That's funny. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Um, what are some of your plans for the rest of 2024? Like in life, outside of stream?
in life, man, it's just this. It's just to continue to make music, to continue to get better at myself. I want to get out to see my aunt. I haven't been able to see her in a couple of years. She lives in she lives a couple of states away.
Yeah.
I don't really have any other goals. I just want to be able to relax more and see my friends, but I also know that I need to be more successful and do what I do. So I would just say to continue to find a balance of living the life I am right now, as well as continuing to push for the life that I want to live.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I move to SoCal, we have to meet up. I don't know how or where, but we have to.
It'll happen. I believe in that.
Yeah, I don't know when because like mom is getting her American ID like next time or next trip, like by the end of the year, because she cannot use her green card anymore because they told her like it's the last time you can use it. We're gonna give you the ID next time, and she doesn't like it there, but I want to go there because I don't belong here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the final question in this segment is using just one or two words. How would you describe 2024 so far?
I'm reusing it, man. Flow state, man.
Flow state. That's gonna be the subtitle of the episode, like Aquayshis.
Dude,
Flow
I'm
state.
telling you, man, it's a lot.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. So this is the final segment, which is for the first time ever, segment 5, which is the mental health segment. In this segment, we will be talking about mental health and some sensitive subjects. I apologize in advance for any heavy or triggering terms that might be used, not in this episode specifically, but previous and upcoming episodes. Mental health is not an easy subject to talk about. We're going to talk about bullying and not being afraid to be yourself, as Aquayshis chose. And he told me I love being original, and when I was younger, that led me to getting bullied often, but now I'm cool or whatever. And we're going to talk more about that. Yeah. I just copy and pasted. So I'm going to say this again. Future, past, present, upcoming, whatever you want, just some subjects might be triggering or heavy for some to just listen or just go by or go through with. So be well aware as you listen, and feel free to either skip or dip out on the segment if you feel uncomfortable about some subjects. But I don't think tonight's subject is triggering. But I run this in every episode, so listen at your own risk and will. Aquayshis, let's start with it's like an impromptu segment. It's like improvising.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let you talk. So it's all up to you now.
You're good, man. You hosting this thing. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna follow suit. I don't know. Growing up was a lot. I'm a lot of the people around me know this, but I'm like mixed, and I take a lot of pride in it. And growing up, I was called the N-word, and I was called the counterpart of the N-word, starting with a W.
Oh my god!
And when I was younger, I just didn't really find it fitting because I just felt like I was being myself. So being categorized as this thing or that thing, or people trying to tell me what I am and what I'm not, it was very weird. But I have to give thanks to a lot of the people around me for letting me be myself and understanding who I am and that.
Yeah.
I have a friend near and dear to my heart. His name is Chano. Big shout out to Chano, man. He's helped me just understand my feelings as well, because he's mixed, and we talk a lot about not being able to fit in with the white man, with the black man, and all of that. So we talk a lot about this and just continuing to be myself and etch that out. And of course, the way I've expressed myself, I was called many other slurs regarding being gay, but I'm one of the straightest people I know. So like, it never bothered me, because it's like, you know, being gay is not a bad thing. What being a bad thing when you're younger is apparently just being yourself.
Yeah, listen.
Able to express myself.
I tell people here that I'm as straight as spaghetti when wet. Like spaghetti is straight until wet, so that's what I am.
Yeah, very good. So yeah, it was just a lot of people just telling me what I am instead of looking at me for who I actually am. But I think that only made me better as a person, just to be able to take a step back and find who I am and be in it. And it made me more sure in myself. I had a beef with a rapper about a year ago, and he was trying to tell me that I have white guilt, which is still mind blowing to me, but it made me so much more certain in the person that I am today and how I choose to act in this world.
Question is, I'm sorry to ask this, but can you explain what he meant or what that word is, if it's okay?
White guilt is loosely the concept of it is
okay.
Just like it's like you have guilt towards black people and having and slavery in the years before. So it's like you go out of your way to go above and beyond for that, and you make it like a real thing. It'd be like a white person like going all out for Black History Month as opposed, and they feel bad about it and they want to express that.
Okay.
But it's like I don't. It's a very weird thing. There's more to it than just that, but it's just like
yeah.
Just having the guilt of racism around it, whether or not you partake in racist actions or not.
Mm-hmm. And I also can kind of relate to some of the issues. Like, you've been called the N-word, and the equivalent of it, like, it's W word. I've been called the F word, like the F, the one that rhymes with bag in a game. No, like, really, I'm like, in DBD, I've been called that at the end of it, because since I play on console, I was playing with a friend on PC at some point, and she told me like, the killer and the two other survivors were like very toxic towards me. They're like, oh, we killed that F word, oh, is he gonna go like cry about it, like suck a dick or something? I'm like, she's like, yeah. You both are being very toxic. She's like, and then the killer was like, are you gonna go cry about it too? And we reported them. One of them had TTV in his name, and his history, I think, on Twitch. But then in DBD, I'm like, that's the final. Like, that's the last hurrah for me. I'm like, I'm not gonna play it anymore. I'm not gonna even look at it. I don't even care about it. I'm not gonna even uninstall it until I have to. So it's going in you sit there corner.
Mm-hmm. You sit there and you think about what you did corner. Yeah, no, I get called that a lot. I mean, I still do.
Yeah.
I painted my nails on stream for Pride, and a lot of people were asking if I was gay, and it's like, I don't mind. but just see who I am as a person, and
Yeah.
don't judge me for what I'm doing. It's like, I just want to be able to show support through pride, and a guy like me doesn't really know how to, so I feel like painting my nails was good. I changed my name on Twitter to Aquayshis to show support. Yeah.
I mean, I also endorse the LGTV community.
Yeah, I just try to do what I
I
can
know.
within the bounds of
Yeah.
my time and all that.
Okay, I watch a lot of stand-up comedy acts and shows, and I miss being one myself like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
So that's where my dark humor comes from.
gotcha.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to share or add?
Just be yourself, everybody. Don't let people define who you are, and,
Mhm.
and don't let people talk down on you.
Yeah.
If you're in a toxic place, do your best you can to leave and alleviate your mind.
Hmm.
I've had to do that a couple of times, and it hurts my soul because I want to be such a giving person. But you have to take care of yourself, and to all the people that are just constantly spreading love out there, make sure you are stopping to love yourself for a little while.
Hmm.
Because if you're not getting it and you're only giving it, you're gonna have some thoughts about yourself, and you don't need to have those. You
100%.
just need to give yourself some love and some good energy. So
100%.
go for that walk and work out, man. Something that has saved me a lot
Yeah.
is just stopping what I'm doing and doing push-ups. It's a good sense of accomplishment. But do
Yeah.
what you can. Don't compare yourself to others, man, because everybody has their own standards, and just be proud to be yourself. And if you're not proud to be yourself, man, then find a way to change. Surround yourself with people that set expectations for you, man. I noticed that I was surrounding myself with terrible people. So what I did was get somebody that's good at deleting that toxic energy from their lives. So the more I talk with them, the more I identify this toxic energy and understand it. And they've helped shape that in my life a lot. So
That's good. That's good. I do have like a personal quote that goes like, "I'm the hero of my own story. In yours, I'd probably die." So I go by that every day. If I walk out of somebody's life, I'm like, my story here is over. So that's the final chapter, and that's the last episode, and then either the show is ending or canceled to me, like my part. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I live by, and I also like treat people how I'm treated. So yeah. Um. Oh my God! Like honestly, Aquayshis is so much fun to talk to. Like I've discovered it recently, and I've seen some of his bits and shenanigans on stream, but like now it was more up close and personal. And honestly, guys, this is the funnest. I'm not being biased, and I don't want anybody to hate me about for that, but like he's really fun. You can tell by
he's being biased, guys. He's being biased. I'm lame.
shun me, please.
I'm not 6'4". No, I'm kidding. I'm 6'4". That's truth. That's truth. It's great talking
Yeah.
to you too, man. It was nice listening to the podcast and seeing who you are and how you carry yourself. But it's nice to have a conversation.
Actually,
Obviously, listening
Yeah.
and having a conversation is
100%.
greatly different. So,
100%.
yeah,
Well,
it's nice.
that's a fact that you don't know, probably because I've said it in like very recent episodes and maybe in some episodes that aren't out yet. But this used to be like a thing that I started here in Lebanon, in the Middle East, in 2020 with celebrities. Every single week, I interview a celebrity, and you know how hard it is to work with celebrities. And you've mentioned something about the music industry uh, giving you or paying you for talent. Here, they don't even recognize talent. Like if you're famous or if you have a name for yourself here, then you're something. And I've been told this from a lot of artists I used to look up to, and I've been destroyed by them. And I kept going, and I was like, because my dad's uncle used to have like a whole tabloid thing, like a magazine where he interviewed the biggest names in the Middle East, and everybody respected him. So I think this is where my genes come from, genes.
Yeah.
So I have that kind of like sarcasm and kind of like firm points in my life, this is where it comes from my like, because I work in press, like at a radio station, and I DJ, and I work like as a sound engineer. So kind of like uh, wanted to do something during the pandemic. So this has shifted into what is now Twitch Tea Time. So those are the questions I used to ask, minus the gaming questions, of course. But like, I shaped it. I took the mold, destroyed it, kept the clay, shaped it, made a mold out of that clay, and I'm still shaping it. So that's how it came to be, and that was a project I have had in mind since 2022. But when things don't go or don't happen, it's not their time. That's what I tell myself. If like this wasn't meant to be, it it wouldn't be, honestly. Like, so, as Aquayshis said, just love yourselves, guys, and be yourselves. And I will see you in the next one.